like Andre. Bitch, you kinda strange, but I'm rich, so my entree got to be Bombay.
All right, here we go. So this is season 2, week 2. My bad, week 2 of the VFL. Trade deadline has passed. We had lots of excitement, and we're here. Today we got VFL Commissioner Timo on the stream, and we got the realist on the stream, owner of the what team are you on again? The Bengals. We got the Bengals owner on stream. So just a little bit to go over everything that's happened this week. So we had a trade deadline just passed. We had a lot of drama that involved these trades. We had about 2 trades reversed. 2 big trades reversed. And it is where we're at now. So the one trade that did go through, we got Johnny Wills going to the Colts, T1 Anime and Black Super Saiyan going to the Raiders, and the Falcons get Mamba Owl and Great Lynx. That was a 3-team trade. We also have who else we got?
The Dolphin trade.
We have the Dolphins trade, which sent, let's see here. Wait, correction. No, we got multiple. We got the Eagles sent K-Dot to the Falcons, and the Falcons sent Robin Banks to the Eagles. And we also have the, what's up?
And I forgot to add everyone. Go ahead.
Okay, and we also have the Dolphins and the Steelers trade, which had the Dolphins send an awesome Fig and Outtaker to the Steelers for Child, Breezes, and Rivals. That is the 3 trades that went down before the deadline. Like I said, it's been a hectic last 2 days for the trades. Multiple trades went down. Multiple trades got revoked due to people retiring and so forth. That is not the culture that we were trying to create. You know, we did a lot to create this competitive environment, and with these recent trades and how everything went down, I feel like as a league we took a step back. You know, we didn't have to deal with too much draft drama. You know, that was on the low this year. Then when it was time to move, you know, that's how it went. So we're gonna start with Real. What do you think about the trades? How do you think? What are your thoughts on the deadline activities?
It was some activities. I tell you that. A couple teams made a couple trades. I think the Dolphins probably had the best trade of the deadline. You know, they got Child and Rivals and Breezes, and that gives them a better line for the Dolphins. The rest of them trades, they don't really mean shit. Just a bunch of, throw-ins, respectfully.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so as an owner, what do you think could have been better? Just look at going into season 2, going into the first season of Madden 23. As an owner, what do you think can improve the process as far as the deadline, the trades that happened? Appreciate that, Follow Beach, and as far as just the overall process of how things done. If you were to change anything, I'm gonna say.
Just as far as trades.
Yeah, not as far as what you did to your personal team, but just the overall process. You know, how how trades are sent in, anything. Just what would you do
Oh
for
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
improvement?
yeah. Yeah, like I think I've seen that there's gonna be no more like trade chat. You gotta send it in to staff, or that's how it's gonna be going
Yeah,
forward.
yeah,
Yeah, that should have been a thing. Obviously, you don't think of some shit like that until it comes to that point, but that
Let
should have
me
definitely been a thing.
let me interject, man, real quick.
All right, you go ahead,
Uh,
Rich man.
when we put the trade thing in there, we thought we had some actual grown, mature, uh, respectful individuals. That's kind of like, and the only one who could see the trades is the owners, not the GM, not the or the Bogs. So when we have people that don't have integrity, and people are telling people, so the reason we did the whole thing, you can't trade daily because the shit was getting outrageous, and people were trading people who couldn't either had played their 3 games already or didn't or whatever. So we traded. So we moved it to at the end of the week, close of business at the end of the week Thursday. So at least owners that's going to trade people get their value out of their player before they're traded. That's why we did the whole thing, and I'm still. I mean, I'm cool still with that. I mean, we might change, we might revise it, but anyway. So when you get people talking in scuttlebutt and telling people, it taints the trade. So that's why come next season, if I'm still commissioner, I don't even fucking know at this point. Because this shit is for fucking retarded. But the shit that we go through, the shit that went on with anybody's trade is fucking retarded, man. People need to be men and do what they're supposed to do. But anyway, like I said, so going forward, it'll be a designated bog that does trades. And if the trade gets out, that bog or them owners are going to get fucking punished for the shit. So at that point, it's only 3 people gonna know. I'm not even gonna know. It's gonna be one bog and the 2 owners that's doing the trade. If it gets out, somebody getting the fuck on. And that's just how that's the point the shit done got to, that because the level of stupidity that this shit done got to. So
Actually,
forward,
let me cut you off. GMs can't see trades.
okay. You sure? In the trade thing?
Yeah.
It won't. I guess that's something new. I don't think it was like that before last season. When I set it up, I think I only let it the anyway. The point of the matter is, motherfuckers finna start getting the boot, bro. Cause some shit is just getting out of hand. That shit's out of hand, bro. I'm hearing about shit before I even see it in the thing, and people already knowing and selling, and I ain't showing up. I gotta do this. Put me on IR. Do this. I'm finna quit. All this other bullshit. Like, y'all niggas need to have integrity, bro. Like, straight up, this shit is whack as fuck. It's whack as hell. How this whole shit. So, but hey, I put it on me. I put it on staff. I put it on me. We should have come up because we give y'all the benefit of the doubt. We think people gonna be upstanding and outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing, but that shit ain't gonna happen in this fucking league. It ain't gonna happen. It never happened. So we got to be micromanaging people more. We got to break it down to the lowest level with people. So that's what we're going to do. So if the motherfucking trades get leaked out, either that ball going to get some shit or one of them 2, or both the owners going, because we don't know who did what. So to keep the league integrity of certain shit, some shit you got to keep integrity on. So moving forward, next season or whatever, trades will go through one person. And if it gets leaked out, or people or whatever, it's gonna be on them 2 owners, and we're gonna handle that shit accordingly. Cause that's how we got to do shit in this league. Cause people don't know how to do it. Just trade somebody and keep it moving. Or I don't want these people to go here because I don't want these people to go here. I just don't want them to go to your team. It's too much of bullshit going on. So. To keep I mean, even with this league, it's gonna be some bullshit. But I'm trying to keep the bullshit down. So that's how it's gonna go from here on out. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna structure that. And we're gonna this whole retirement and all this stuff, we're gonna tighten that shit up too. Cause motherfuckers not getting compensated in the right way. And it's not fair to certain people. And it's not fair to either owner. But we gotta we're gonna tighten some shit up, like, cause that shit is bullshit. Just cause you traded to a team that you don't want to go to, then don't fucking play. Don't sign up. And I'm telling you this, fuck the numbers. If you're blacklisted, you're fucking blacklisted. I don't care. We'll play with 10 motherfuckers we have to. If you're blacklisted, you're fucking blacklisted. Ain't fuck your appeal. Fuck all the other shit. If you blacklisted, you gonna eat them too. You gonna eat them two seasons. Straight up. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about the shit. This shit is, cause the shit is getting borderline ridiculous. So that's another thing I'm putting out. Well, Warcraft already put it out too. But if you blacklisted, you're not playing no fucking VBA, VFW, Rocket League, whatever the fuck else they bring on this motherfucker. You're not playing, bro. You're not gonna fucking play, because if you don't have integrity in one league, you're not gonna have integrity in the fucking other. So if you're blacklisted, your ass gonna stay blacklisted for 2 seasons, and maybe give you time to marinate on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because some of that shit is just uncalled for. If we all just here to play, just play, bro. Let's just play. Just play. It's a free league, people. Just play. This shit done got too monotonous, bro. Like, on some real live shit, bro. Like, so. Us as staff, I put it on me. I'm the commissioner. So we're gonna start tightening reins on certain shit. So, because obviously we can't be a loose or a fun go happy go, because we got to tighten shit up. Because y'all force people to act like this when we try to give y'all the benefit of the doubt, but this shit don't work, bro. We try to bring fun, we try to do new innovative things, but y'all don't take that shit. Y'all take that shit and take it for granted. So if you're putting the tightening reins on some shit, like I said, I should have been tighten some shit up after I started seeing some patterns of misconduct and shit going on. But hey, it is what it is. You live and you fucking learn. But the time, a lot of this shit finna get nixed, bro. A lot of this shit finna get nixed. Either you gonna play, have fun, or you gonna get the fuck on, man. And that's just what it's finna be.
So it
Go
came
ahead,
from the commissioner's mouth. It came from the owner's mouth. If you are blacklisted in any league or any part of the site, that is a full site blacklist. Full anything having to do with virtual gaming, you will be blacklisted from it all. That is one of the new things that was implicated. Usually you was able to go play in another league. That has now changed. So,
and my bad. And I'm not sure. I'm clear with Abyss and Warpath. I think they're gonna remove you from the Discord. If you're retired blacklist, I think they don't even want you in the Discord until it's time to come back. I'm not. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the severity I think they're finna go to. Because if you're in there doing shit and you're doing it on purpose, why are you still in there? You know what I'm saying? So I think if you get blacklisted or you're blacklisted or retired, I think they're gonna just do a whole full retirement like shit. So I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's the direction they're heading. If you're blacklisted, you're probably gonna be out of the Discord too. I'm not sure. So that's the direction y'all pulling everybody. The people are not. It's not everybody. Certain people or certain things that's going on is pulling these guys that put money and time and sweat and tears and all the other shit they put into this site. Y'all forcing their hand to make, okay, if I want to make my site better, I got to get rid of some of this rubbish. Because some people just doing shit just to be doing it. And it ain't even funny. It ain't even cool. So I think, don't get me wrong, but you'll know before the night over with.
There you go.
I think, go ahead.
Well, there you go. Before the night, there will be some kind of announcement as far as that goes. So let's keep moving. We also had a couple tickets that came in, mainly having to do with One was AI tampering from the D lineman. So I know we have particular formations banned, but if you're caught doing anything in a game that we deem as AI tampering, staff has that gray area to rule on it. It's no longer where there's no rule against it. That shit flows. If it's deemed to be AI tampering, that we're gonna call it how it is. And that was the recent case with we had 2 D line tickets. Just one. I think it was just one.
Just one.
So yeah, that and it was ruled. This was not an illegal formation, if I'm not mistaken. But the D linemen pretty much lining up so wide that nobody can. You can't double team them. Pretty much just running straight around the tackle. And we're not talking overloads or anything. We're talking shit. We're talking about flat out looping, which is against the rules, and that is considered tampering. So that's what it is on that.
I mean, interject. Okay, so we're like he said, we're not telling y'all can't run 3-3-5 will, but when y'all do that, whatever y'all fucking do, and they spread them out, it's up to that D lineman to scoot yourself back in, because for some reason that formation it puts you so far out of the tackle box that it gives you an automatic speed rush animation. And trust me, we went in practice mode, we did our homework, and it does it. No matter who the fucking the dude is, right? You get it. You automatically get it because you're that far out. You can't ID him. You can't mic him. So we're not saying you can't run the formation. Just scoot your ass back in a little bit. Then nobody won't say shit. But if you don't and you stay out that wide, or you scoot yourself out even more wider, they're gonna call you for it. But go ahead.
Another case we had was improper lineups. As we know, you can switch to pretty much anything but QB. The only thing that you have to do is a simple post. You can literally make a simple post that says you're switching to this position, and then after the game, you can switch it back. That is the only thing we're asking as far as these roster transaction goes. That was a minor infraction. I'm pretty sure somebody just forgot. It goes without saying. And let's see, the last ticket that we had was pretty much between a player and his owner. I'm not gonna go deep into that, but we're all grown. Staff should not have to intervene between interactions between an owner and his players. Shouldn't have to. If there is, I don't know, some kind of disagreement to where it's getting hostile, yeah, but all this petty shit y'all been sending, y'all gotta grow the fuck up, man. Like, we have players that are trying to get their owners suspended. We got owners that are threatening to blacklist players. That shit is childish, and that shit gotta go, bruh. And I think what needs to be done better on staff behalf is we have to get some type of player rights set up. Because the way the system is now, the owners have every bit of power. To where players feel like they just either deal with it or they gotta retire. That shouldn't be the case, and I don't think it's the case. I think players are just resulting to do things, and this retiring stuff got to stop every time you don't go. Is there a PA? There is a PA, which people don't really use, but I still feel like as staff, we have to put something that gives a guideline for a player's rights. we took out the trade requests, which I'm not too sure that was a good idea. But I'm not saying that taking it out was a bad idea either. I just think there has to be some kind of middle ground to where we can kind of improve uh, players' rights and owners' expectations. Because I do believe owners should have rights as well to handle the roster that they see accordingly. But I also feel like players should be able to have some kind of, not just you got to play for me or else, So
Let me interject right there, real quick. I
uh,
agree with you wholeheartedly. And again, it goes back to people being accountable, people being have some kind of integrity. Like, so when we did have the players' rights, all they was try to force their way to wherever they wanted to go. Okay, I want to trade. You got see back the old way was if I ask for a trade, you have to trade me, and that's where we kind of like okay, the owner. Okay, so I get it now. Now the owner has a little bit of leeway with it, but it would have boiled down to if we get people just to act accordingly, we won't even have to have all these rules and stipulations. But that's the problem. We can't get people to act accordingly and actually have a dialogue with their player or dialogue with their owner. It's a way you can talk to people, man. But nobody in this league really know how to talk to nobody. It's always either my way or the highway from the owner's perspective, or when we had it with the player, it was my way or the highway from the player perspective. So if we come, I agree with you. If we can come with a happy medium somewhere, then I'm all for it. But it was just too many players deboing their way wherever they wanted to go. I'm not going to play unless you trade me. I'm not going to do this unless you trade. You have to trade me. Do. So we put it in the owner's hands a little bit. So and now they got to kind of work there, try to help. And then like I said, we had an instance right here when the owner did it. When the owner did exactly what the player asked, and he still gets fucked in the end. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of we got to figure something out because now owners are getting fucked. It was players getting fucked. Now owners getting fucked and people getting fucked. So we got us as staff in the off season, whoever, you know what I'm saying? We got to come up with something in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say as far as that.
Yeah, and just to elaborate on what Punchy said, you're probably right. The PA team might have to act as somewhat of a mediator between an owner and a player when there's a disgruntled player or even a disgruntled owner. Instead of just a flat out trade request, maybe give some responsibility to the PA to have to make sure it's a valid trade request. Not just I just don't want to be here kind of thing. I don't know. It's hard because you can't really when you try to make something sensible. There's always we got people in the league that just do shit.
It's always somebody finding a loophole.
Yeah, they're gonna find a loophole, and but that might be a step in the right direction. Is to give more responsibility to PA because we're not getting that many tickets to where they're just flat out occupied. And even at that, I think at one point we need to outline even more on their responsibility as far as tickets because I don't think half the league even knows we have a PA. So there is people that's supposed to be out there to fight for it. It's system is still being worked on. I'll just leave it at that. So as far as ticket goes, that just about covers everything. That just about covers everything as far as the ticket goes. So moving on from there, what's next? We have a couple retirements. I'm not gonna give that too much attention. But a lot of retirements happened around trade time. They didn't like where they were going, so they just up and retired in an attempt to screw over the owner, the team they was going to, or so forth. And that goes back on Mo's matter of players really finding out where they're going before the trade even happened. I do understand some owners like to have that rapport with their players and just communicate like, look, I'm trading you here. I get that, but it's not always great at all times. So I'm pretty sure the future staff or whatever will be working on a way to fix that process. So,
what the fuck was going on was too much pillow talking was going on, and once the pillow talking started, motherfuckers already knew what the fuck was going down, and that's why I was going back to I alluded to. I'm not gonna harp on it no more, cause I said my little spiel before, but that's why we doing the shit gotta go to a ball type shit. But all the pillow talking shit, bro, that shit gotta stop, bro. If you're an owner and you're trading with another owner, let that between be y'all two, and leave all the other shit that you see in a trade thing out of your mouth. That's what gotta go for every fucking body, bro. If it ain't got shit to do with your team, even if it do got shit to do with your team, if you trade with somebody, don't contact the person that you trading until the shit went through. Vice versa. Or don't be telling, oh, I seen you on the trade block, or I seen you on this. That shit needs to stop, bro. Like I said, that brings another question, another thing. We're gonna have to figure that out too. Trade block. We're gonna figure something out with that shit too. Cause like I said, motherfuckers keep pillow talking. Oh, I seen you on the trade block. I'm having a good ass season, but I hear from whoop-de-doo, I'm on the trade block. So we're gonna figure that out too. We try. Okay, when we give owners and people power, they abuse it. So now we're finna kind of micromanage a little bit to keep shit under wraps. You know what I'm saying? Until the shit go through, because shit getting leaked from the top to the fucking bottom. And we're not just saying it's y'all, it's other motherfuckers too. I'm just saying we finna crack down and shore up some of these leaks, because the shit's getting ridiculous. Like we can't even have a whole season without no bullshit, bro. There's always some bullshit going on.
So we're moving on there. More positive note. So going week 2 stats should all be in. Right now I'm sitting on a list of your top quarterbacks, your top passing quarterbacks. I wouldn't necessarily say. Usually a lot of passing yards translates into being a pretty good quarterback, except for Fomax's case on the Patriots. But what makes I'm gonna give just a quick. What makes it impressive is he's doing it with Mac Jones, and that might be probably. I'm gonna say him and Beast are what as far as worst quarterbacks to be able to be using at this point in time. But I don't play quarterback, so I could be wrong on that. But we got Panchi is hanging out his usual spot at the top of the league and throwing the ball. You got Ibak. If I'm not mistaken, this is his first season at QB. So zoom in. Let's see here. So yeah, we got Ibak as give me 1 second here. We'll try to. Where is it? Does that make it any better?
Yeah, that's better.
It did.
That's better.
Okay.
That's good right there. That's good right. That's good right there. That's good right there.
Okay, so we got Ibak. We got Ebot.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm stopping right there. They made a league leader tab.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they did. I don't know where exactly on the site. I know
Oh,
he
there
put
we
it
go.
in on league leader tab.
I think this is the legal tag. Oh, maybe my internet messing up. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Nah,
All right. Well, even better. So we got Panchi and Ebot up here, leading 1 and 2. We got my man Sacrifice at 3. Fomac is at 4 and Beast is at 5. Like I said, that's more power. This is a tough time to be a quarterback, and these guys are still delivering. So when we go in the next season, I hear quarterback is getting even better. Yeah, I remember these motherfuckers who's doing it with the shitters. A lot of people standing out and handling business. Big ups to y'all, because I know being a quarterback is not the easiest thing to be doing right now. So going forward, we're going down there. Also, it's the same group leading in touchdowns, Panchi and Ebot. I think they're competing for the QB crown this season. I don't have to look at Brady's record, but I'm pretty sure he's like 5-1. If he has one loss,
I gotta add
he has one
to.
loss.
I don't hear him. I don't hear him in the party
Beast
though.
is out to do his regular.
No, me neither. But I'm like half here. I'm like here, but like I'm doing something real quick.
You got Ace up there.
All right.
Ace throwing touchdowns. Remember that. I don't know if that number may drop though. It's crazy that the number 5 leader in passing touchdowns got dropped, and he's now becoming a Patriot. So that's, as a matter of fact, they had 2 quarterbacks in the top 7 that was supposedly about to be on different teams. So shout out to them, but like I said, extra highlight for Ebot and Panchi. They are fighting for the 1 and 2 spots as the top quarterbacks. And we also do know, speaking of completion leaders, Beast Mode is definitely up there. Beast Mode is winning games still. This wasn't a 1-week fluke. This is still going on. He is still winning games. He is still producing. So to everybody that thought that Beast Mode was a one-hit wonder, you were wrong. He is still doing his thing. Shout out to Beach. You keep it up, my guy. And also we have, like I said, we got Child. They're completing this group right now. You're talking about top 3 over 80% of their passes. Oh wait, Child don't count. Child, ain't no way Child threw 44 passes. He must have moved from quarterback, so we ain't gonna talk about that. But shout out to Beach and Beast, Champ up there, the usuals, Awesome, and Ebot. We're gonna count Ebot as the end of the top 5. So he's throwing touchdowns, and he's efficient with us. The man said he wants QB of the year. And interception leaders, we got Brady, Ty, Sir Bottomus, Dirty Falcons, and Panchi is up there. Oh man. Like I said, Brady's winning games, he's throwing picks, so maybe I don't know what's going on like that. We might have to look into detail. I haven't been watching too many games, but Ty is also another top QB. He's throwing a lot of picks too. We got to change that. We got 3 Raiders quarterbacks up here. This is not good. This is not good at all. Sir Bottomus, I think you've been throwing picks since day 1, so I think you've been up here since last week, man. And Falcons, another one of your top QBs, and that's Panchi. Panchi's throwing a lot of touchdowns. He's also throwing a lot of picks. So if we used to do a top QB race right now, you got suspended from it? Oh, okay. If we do a top QB race, I think right now Ebot is the quarterback of the year. Just my opinion. I'm not on that staff, but that's who it would be in my opinion. Any thoughts on the quarterback race?
Nah, it's pretty tight. E-Box fucking a lot of people from former running back. My man Awesome he's still doing his thing a little bit. He's not in the top 5 or whatever, but he's still doing pretty good from the first week of quarterback to now. He vastly improved. 10 picks, okay, got it. That was mostly from the first week. My guy, it's decent. Like I said, like you said, it's pretty. The top 5 guys, they're pretty even keel. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Ebok is trying to separate himself. Ponchi's still doing his thing, and we just go from there. But I like what I'm seeing. I like Beach Mode still being consistent. Beastie still being efficient. 71 of 88. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm pleased with the quarterback play on all sides.
Mm-hmm. All right, so moving on, we're at the rushing leaders. I'm pretty sure I saw Robin Banks calling himself the leader in rushing.
Well, hey, he's banned. You ain't mention his name no more.
Oh, he got banned?
Yeah, racial stuff. So you can skip him.
Oh man, okay, all right. Well, Northside is leading the league in rushing once again. I guess whoever you give him, he's gonna shine. Northside is leading the way again. We got Woody up there. Woody will be. Is Woody a Patriot now? I think so. I think Woody. No, Woody is a Bengal.
No, it's a Bengal.
He's a Bengal. Okay. As a guy who's been just ECUing and helping out, I think that is a huge stat to be in the top, the number 2 rusher in the league. I'm pretty sure he's might have played for 4 or 5 different teams. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong on that, but I feel like he's always looking.
He has. He's been a journeyman, and he's still been producing.
He's been a
journeyman, but now he's actually on somebody's team this time.
Okay, so he found a permanent home in Cincinnati right now. And that's shout out to Woody, man. You're proving why the free agent system is there. You know, at any given moment, guy stepped up and he's shining. And then you got 2 commander running backs. Clutch King and Unglued Tiger. Both of them hold it down, averaging 4 and 5 yards per carry. Only teammates in the top 5. Big ups to y'all. Y'all keep it up. Receiving leaders. We got Primo. Primo's leading the way. I ain't gonna say too much about him. Motherfucker already got a big head, so they ain't gonna give him too much love. But 47 for 1,000 yards, 6 receptions. Hopefully I could put a dent in some of his numbers in the next upcoming week. And we got another set of teammates. We got Brisket and Jack. 59 and 61 receptions. Which one is Ponch's receiver?
Brisket.
Brisket? All right, so we're not going to talk about you. But Jack, good job. Good job on that, Jack. I'm pretty sure most of yours is probably more user catches than the other ones. So, good job. Keep up the good work, my guy. And hopefully you keep it flowing. And to round out the top 5, we got Beefy Chubb again, another late round sensation. And we got the real Route Tech Defeat You. Sitting here rounding out the top 5. That's why Mo been so angry, man. He took his nickname. We didn't took his team away, man. He just, I don't know, man. Maybe some positives might come out of this, But my man rounded out with 44 receptions, 931 with 11 touchdowns. So shout out to defeat you, holding it down. We're gonna sliding over to defense. Defensive interceptions. Defeat you is at the top again. Top 5 receiver and top DB at the moment. That is a huge turnaround. Probably should have gave up that quarterback a long time ago if this is what you was gonna be doing on the other side of the ball. You got Aries and JP, pair of teammates. The usual, he's usually up there. JP, defensive player, former defensive player of the year. None of that surprises. Beast in his return to defensive dominance. 12 interceptions, 8 pass breakups. And rounded off, you got the rookie back from the old days, back from the elephant graveyard, DTM Kool-Aids with the Commanders hold it down. So shout out to y'all. Good shit. Y'all keep it up on the defensive side. And sack leaders. So we're looking at, what is it, the end of week 2?
Yeah.
And the leader has, let's say, we're going 24 sacks. That comes out to be about, what's that? 4 sacks a game. That's not bad. With everything going on, you would just think that those numbers would be a lot higher. 4 sacks is still high. But like I said, he's the leader, so not too many people are touching those 4 sacks. So either quarterbacks are finding a way to block better, or they're getting rid of the ball a lot faster. So he highlighted Ibaka's buzz. So good job, good job on that one. Quarterbacks, good job in adjusting. Like I said, this season's been real tough. But again, you got Nate and Northside managed to still get sacks. Beefy Chubb is there. Wait, how's Beefy Chubb got 18 sacks? Okay, no. Okay. So Beefy Chubb is top 5 in receiving and top 5 in sacks. So that's another late round sensation. Going into Madden 23, stop letting this man get into the 5th and 6th rounds. You gotta do better on this. Crow is up there in the top 5 with 17 sacks and 33 tackles for loss. And you got King John, who is 2 sport athletes, holding it down to round out the top 5. Ohio, we almost cracked it. Honorable mention. You're doing a great job as owner, my guy. And defensive touchdowns, we got Aries leading the way, which is kind of odd. Aries has 4 defensive touchdowns but 0 interception yards. So maybe fumbles? What? I don't know. Looks like somebody might have screwed up with the stat entry on that part. You got D-Rock, Kool-Aids defeats you again, and Ponchi up there. People don't think Ponchi played defense, but he's going on both sides of the ball. And also tied with them is Beast and Shady, so big ups to y'all. Good job. Keep it up.
Want to do a TikTok with me?
Oh. But those are your league leaders after week 2. I don't think we got around to the articles yet, so be sure to be checking the website. Articles should be up shortly. Any thoughts on gameplay wise? Mo?
Nah, I ain't got shit, bro.
Nothing to say on that?
Nah, y'all keep up the good work. Stop the pillow talking.
Shout out to my dog, Route Tech Defeat, man.
Route Tech Defeat holding it down still, huh? But yeah, so that pretty much locks in all the stats. Like I said, overall, it's a good job. I wish I had thought before we could get a little comparison.
Oh, before you check the standings.
All right, we could have got a little comparison to see the difference. So one thing I can point out that needs to be done on this website is we pretty much split the teams up into divisions, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I know when someone gets a chance, we probably need to organize it because it's been all bunched up, so we can't really tell who's in what division. I know we can always go on a Google Doc, but I know they're constantly adding things to the website, so that might be something we need to add. Just going down. So right now you got the Bengals leading the way. You got the Commanders in second. And then after that you have a 5-way tie between the Finns, the Raiders, the Colts, the Saints, and the Steelers. So it's competitive. Everybody's in it. You gotta love that. No one's really looking out of the loop besides the Pats and the Falcons. And even at that, how many teams don't make the playoffs?
2.
2? Okay, so y'all two might be
9 and 10 don't make it.
Y'all two might not make it, but the positive note is you're only 3 games out. 3 and 4 games out from the playoff spot, that's easily one line going undefeated, one line whipping ass. That can easily be accomplished. I know the Pats feel good about the roster now going into the next week.
Bengals record is long too, by the way.
Play the QB that he wants. So shout out to them. The Dolphins also made some changes, so they're revamping up.
I hear him
Raiders
talking on the
picked
thing.
up
I don't hear him
some
in
new
the party.
talent. So
Did he fix it the
Colts
first time
as
or
well.
what?
So next week it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a lot of important games. Everybody's game is important. Nobody's out of it. So teams need to keep on fighting and just keep rolling. So with that being said, I think we're pushing the hour now. Do you have any last thoughts? Any last words? If anything y'all want us to touch on, be sure. Oh wait.
Yeah, we can't hear you on the party, TK.
Hey, my controller died. What would y'all say? Did y'all say anything?
Nah.
Yeah. I did. I just said the Bengals record is wrong, by the way.
It's wrong? It's supposed to be better?
Yeah.
Okay, the overturn?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't think they fixed that yet, but either way, you're still in first place. So, but that will be fixed. Like I said, anything y'all want to type in chat, anything we didn't address that you want some clarification on, anything like that, bring back shots for plays of the week. Hey man, we could get it. We could get it. We can definitely get it.
When the bitch assness stops, we can drink up.
With that being said, Mo, any last thoughts?
Nah, I said all I need to say, bro.
You got it all out your system? All right.
Yeah.
Real, anything you like to say before we close it out?
Yeah, man. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Yeah, I hate to do this, but, I've already talked with, both of y'all, and, I told Abyss, it's it for me, man. I'm done.
This your last season?
I've played my last game in the VFL for right now, bro.
Whew. All right. So we have a retirement. The Bengals owner has retired from his position. And we'll go ahead and end the show right there. We appreciate y'all pulling up.
Pulling out.
Hey, we appreciate y'all pulling up. It's been great. Y'all have a good afternoon.